Hi friends, I hope you all are doing well today. I'm going to read you the story, The Three Little Pigs. Here's the title page, tells us the name of the story again. The Three Little Pigs, retold and illustrated by Gavin Bishop. One day, Mrs. Pig decided it was time her sons left home. So she packed them some lunch and sent them off to seek their fortunes. Fortunes means to go look for some money. The first little pig met a man carrying a bundle of straw. "Please, may I have some straw to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some straw, and the little pig built himself a fine straw house. What is the pig going to do with all that straw? He's building a house. Before long, a wolf came by and knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Why do you think the wolf wants to go into the pig's house? "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. Oh no, what happened? The second little pig met a man carrying a bundle of sticks. "Please, may I have some sticks to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some sticks, and the little pig built himself a fine stick house. I see a heart shape on the door. What do you see? It wasn't long before the wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, and at last he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. "Please, may I have some bricks to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some bricks, and the little pig built himself a fine brick house. Soon the wolf came by. He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. Why do you think the wolf wants to go into the pig's house? Well, he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but no matter how hard he tried, he could not blow down the house. Why do you think the big bad wolf can't blow down the house? I wonder if the brick house is stronger than the hay in the stick house. When he found that he couldn't blow the house down, the wolf said, little pig, I know where there's a field of the biggest turnips you've ever seen." "Where?" asked the little pig. What do you think the wolf is trying to do? I think he's trying to trick the pig. "Why, in Mr. Smith's field," said the wolf. "If you are ready tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, I will call for you and we can go together." "Very well," said the little pig. "I'll be ready." Next morning, the little pig set off for Mr. Smith's field at 5 o'clock and gathered a whole basket of turnips. Do you remember what time he was supposed to go there? The wolf arrived at 6 o'clock and called, "Little pig, are you ready?" "Ready," the little pig replied. "I've already been there and back again, and I have a nice pot full of turnips for my dinner." What happened? The wolf was very angry, but still thought he could trick the little pig somehow. "Little pig," he said, "I know where there is an apple tree that grows the reddest, sweetest apples you've ever tasted." "Where?" asked the little pig. "Down at Merry Garden," replied the wolf. "I will call for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning and we can go together." Next morning, the little pig woke up at 4 o'clock and set off for the apple tree, hoping to get back before the wolf arrived. However, because he had farther to go this time, and because he had to climb the tree, he was just coming down from it when he saw the wolf approaching. What do you think might happen? "So you're already here, little pig. Are there nice apples?" said the wolf. "Yes, delicious," said the little pig. "Here, try one." And with that, he threw an apple as hard as he could, so that the wolf had to run after it. Why do you think the pig threw some apples? The little pig quickly jumped down and ran home. The next day, the wolf came to visit again. "Little pig, there is a fair at Shanklin this afternoon. Shall we go?" "Oh, yes," said the little pig. "What time will you call?" "At 3 o'clock," said the wolf. As usual, the little pig set off well ahead of time. At the fair, he bought a butter churn and was carrying it home. When he saw the wolf in the distance, quickly he climbed into the churn, but the churn toppled over and rolled down the hill with the little pig inside. The wolf was so frightened, he ran away home. A butter churn is a machine that makes butter. Later, he went to the little pig's house and told him how he had been attacked by a large, huge, round thing that came rolling down the hill at him. The little pig laughed and laughed. "Ha ha ha! That was me who frightened you," said the little pig, and he told the wolf what had happened. Who's tricking who now? The wolf now was very extremely angry and told the little pig that he was going to climb down the chimney and eat him up. At that, the little pig quickly put a big pot of water on the fire to boil. And the wolf came down the chimney. The little pig took off the lid, and in fell the wolf. In an instant, the little pig put the lid back on the pot. What happened? What's the little pig doing? I think he's making wolf stew. That was the end of the wolf, and the little pig lived happily ever after. What do you think happened to the wolf? The end. Thank you for listening and watching the story, friends. Bye-bye.